Hey guys, welcome back to the Remote Islander, your go-to podcast for all things remote work in the Caribbean and Latin America. And I'm sure you noticed my background is different, and that's because I'm attending Running Remote 2026 in Austin, Texas. But that doesn't mean I can't give you guys an episode, all right? So today what we're going to talk about is where do I actually find legitimate remote work that pays in USD and is open to me living in the Caribbean? And I hear you, right? Because that frustration is real. You go on LinkedIn, you apply to 2 million jobs, right? Half of them say remote, United States only, buried in line 4 of the job description. You go to Indeed, the good listings are behind a paywall. You try a general job board, and 3 of the 5 companies that message you turn out to be a scam. Does that sound familiar? Well, you're not alone. And the problem isn't you, it's the tools you've been given. In our last episode with Oshido Christie, he broke down exactly what it takes to position yourself for the global remote market. If you didn't see it, go check it out. It was a great episode. Today, we're cutting through all of that. I'm giving you the actual platforms, the actual search strategies, and the actual steps you need, broken down by whether you're in tech, customer service, creative fields, finance, or admin. And yes, we're talking about places that will pay you in USD. The world is hiring. Let's get you ready. First, let's talk about why the common advice fails us, right? Before I give you the good stuff, I want you to understand why the standard advice, just go on LinkedIn and Indeed, falls short for us in the Caribbean. Problem number 1. Remote doesn't always mean what you think. If a job listing says remote but has a location like remote New York, that's a red flag. It's likely only remote within that country due to legal or tax reasons. The truest global jobs will list the location as worldwide, anywhere, or the company will be flagged as a distributed organization. Always read the fine print for clauses like must be authorized to work in the US or EU. That's the final filter. Problem number 2. Scams are designed to look legit. Any legitimate employer will never ask you to pay to apply, buy your own equipment upfront, or cash a check and send back a portion. If you see those, run. Problem number 3. Most job boards were built for US workers. Indeed and LinkedIn are powerful, but they weren't built for Trinidadian, Jamaican, or Barbadian professional in mind. You need to know how to use them, and you need additional platforms built specifically for our reality. All right, let's fix all of this, right? Platforms built for international and Caribbean talent. Now, these are the boards where international rarely means international. First one, Hire Latam, hirelatam.com. Hire Latam is a platform that connects US companies with vetted Latin American and Caribbean remote talent. This is one of the most Caribbean relevant platforms out there right now. Companies using this board have already opted into hiring outside the US. You're not fighting against the system here. The system is built for you. It is best for customer service, virtual assistants, marketing, finance, and tech, and the pay is US based. Now, number 2 is a company that you guys know is very near and dear to my heart, Work Better Now. And you can check them out at workbetternow.com. They specifically serve Latin-based remote talent and connect professionals with US employers who value their team members, offering a supportive remote work environment. And Latam also includes us in the Caribbean. The reviews from workers are genuinely warm. People talk about feeling valued and not disposable, and that matters, and I can definitely attest to that. It is best for virtual assistants, executive assistants, administrative support, and the pay is in USD. Coming up third, we have South, and you can check them out at southteams.com. South is a nearshore hiring platform that matches Caribbean and Latin professionals with US-based remote teams, and it is best for tech, software, operations, and finance, and the pay is USD. Next, we have Brain Trust, and you can find them at usebraintrust.com. This is a user-owned, vetted talent network that connects global professionals directly with enterprise clients and charges zero commission for workers. Zero commission. Read that again. Most freelance platforms take 10 to 20%. Brain Trust takes nothing from the worker. It is best for designers, developers, marketers, and data analysts. Next, we have We Work Remotely at weworkremotely.com. They offer advanced remote job search across categories including programming, marketing, customer service, and more. One of the most respected remote-first job boards available online. The listings here tend to be from companies that genuinely operate as distributed teams, meaning they're used to working with people across time zones, including ours. We have remote.co, and they focus on small companies hiring remote workers and offer flexible and remote job opportunities across various industries. Don't sleep on small companies. They often have less bureaucracy, move faster, and are more open to international hires. Now we reach number 7 on the list, Working Nomads at workingnomads.com. Working Nomads lists fully remote jobs worldwide for digital nomads and remote workers, including full-time, part-time, and contract roles that let you work from anywhere. Search specifically for worldwide in the location filter. Number 8, Truly Remote at trulyremote.co. Truly Remote specifically focuses on complete remote, international, and work from anywhere roles, updated daily. The name says it all. This is their entire ethos. And at number 9, we have JobGather at jobgather.com. This is a remote job platform with over 200,000 remote jobs and matches candidates with flexible roles globally. It's a huge database, and you have to use the location filter set to worldwide. Next, we're going to talk about Caribbean-specific platforms. Yes, these exist. Bookmark them. We have CaribbeanJobs.com, and I've used Caribbean Jobs because that's how I got my job at Barris Dev. CaribbeanJobs.com is one of the region's most established recruitment platforms and now features a growing number of remote and hybrid roles across multiple territories, including listings in customer service, IT, finance, and sales that specifically allow remote work. We also have Remote Caribbean Work at remotecaribbeanwork.com. Remote Caribbean Work simplifies the search for Caribbean nationals seeking work-from-home job opportunities, connecting job seekers directly with listings and profiles. And next we have Remote Jobs Caribbean. They operate like a marketplace that connects Caribbean freelancers with companies needing remote support from Jamaica to Trinidad and beyond. Professionals can list their services and match with projects, making it well suited for those building independent income streams. And just to add one more to this, we are waiting for what Oshido Christie has coming, right? So stay tuned for that, guys. Next, let's talk about how to use LinkedIn and Indeed without losing your mind. Listen, I'm not telling you to abandon LinkedIn. I'm telling you to use it smarter. Instead of just typing your job title and clicking remote, try these search strings in the job search bar: customer support and worldwide or global, virtual assistant and distributed team, content writer and work from anywhere, software engineer and remote first, accountant, not USA, not Canada. The last one, the not operator, is your secret weapon for filtering out the US only noise. Set job alerts, not just searches. LinkedIn's job alerts feature lets you customize notifications based on specific keywords and location filters like remote. Setting these up means relevant opportunities land in your inbox instead of you having to search manually every day. Optimize your profile for recruiters. And I cannot stress this one enough. I've talked about it. Oshido's talked about it. Pris has talked about it. The best keywords to add to your LinkedIn headline and summary include phrases like distributed teams, virtual collaboration, remote first, self motivated, and digital communication, plus the specific tools you know like Jira, Asana, or Notion. Now, this one is a little slow spot because I've been burned by this, right? How to spot scams before they waste your time. Here's a quick gut check before you apply anyway. Red flags. They ask you to pay anything before you start. The salary is unusually high for vague work with no experience required. They message you first without you applying. The email is from Gmail, Yahoo, or Hotmail, not a company domain. They ask for your bank info before you're even hired. Now let's move on to green flags. The company has a real website, LinkedIn page, and verifiable reviews on Glassdoor or Indeed. The job description is detailed and specific, not just work from home, earn big. They have a structured interview process. They also have their pay and hours clearly stated. Quick tip, Google the company name plus the word scam or reviews before you apply. It takes 2 minutes, saves you weeks. Now we're going to talk about by industry, where to go based on your skills, right? So if you're in tech, IT, software, check out We Work Remotely, Brain Trust, South, Remote.co, Working Nomads. Use the search terms software developer worldwide, DevOps remote global, QA engineer work from anywhere. If you're in customer service or BPO, check out Hire Latam, Work Better Now, Mod Squad. And Mod Squad is a global customer experience and moderation platform that actively hires remote talent, including in the Caribbean. Use the search terms customer support worldwide, remote support agent Latam, CX specialist anywhere. For creative, marketing, or writing positions, check out We Work Remotely, Job Gather, Truly Remote, and use search terms like content writer remote global, social media manager distributed, graphic designer work from anywhere. And last, if you're in finance, admin, or virtual assistants, check out Work Better Now, Hire Latam, South, and Caribbean jobs, and use search terms virtual assistant Latam, remote bookkeeper worldwide, executive assistant anywhere. And one of the topics I get asked about all the time is getting paid in USD from the Caribbean. Getting the job is step 1. Getting paid is step 2. Don't skip this. Most of these platforms support Payoneer, PayPal, Wise, or direct bank transfer, making it straightforward for workers in the Caribbean to receive global payments. Here's what I recommend you have set up before you land a job. Wise gives you a US bank account number for ACH and wire transfers without being in the US, and that's a game changer. Payoneer is widely accepted, and you can apply for their card after earning your first $100 to access USD directly. And PayPal, most companies know it, most people have it. Connect your local bank for transfers. There's also some social media that you're probably sleeping on. Threads. Search these hashtags and follow accounts actively posting remote jobs. Hashtag remote jobs, hashtag remote work, hashtag Caribbean remote, hashtag work from anywhere, hashtag hiring now. Look for accounts run by Caribbean professionals already doing this. They share leads, post openings, and build community. LinkedIn, again, but this time as a social platform. Follow companies like Automatic, GitLab, Doist, Buffer, and Basecamp. These are famously fully distributed companies that hire globally. When they post, you want to see it first. And there's TikTok and YouTube. Caribbean creators on TikTok are actively sharing remote job opportunities specifically for Caribbean nationals, including companies like Vibe Connections, Work Better Now, and Hire Latam. Search Remote Jobs Caribbean and follow creators who regularly post job leads. It sounds casual, but these people are doing the research so you don't have to. So let's talk now about your action plan, and you're going to do it this week. Not next month, this week. Number one, and I cannot stress this enough, create or update your LinkedIn profile and add open to remote in your settings and use the keywords we talked about. Number two, sign up for 3 job boards. I recommend starting with We Work Remotely, Hire Latam, and Truly Remote. Set up your payment method. At minimum, get a Wise account active before you need it. Now, you can probably pause on this one, because some companies only pay through Payoneer or PayPal. So this one is a maybe, but not needed. Number 4, run one Boolean search on LinkedIn using the not trick and set up one job alert. 5, Google one company you're interested in before applying. Verify they're real, check Glassdoor. And number 6, follow 3 Caribbean remote work accounts on Threads or TikTok for ongoing leads. That's it. 6 steps, totally free, no paywall, no guesswork. Look, I want to leave you with this. The reason so many Caribbean professionals feel stuck isn't because the opportunities aren't there. They are. The boards exist, the companies exist, the USD salaries exist. The barrier has always been knowing where to look and knowing how to show up when you get there. You now have the map. What you do with it is on you. But you don't have to figure out the rest alone. If today's episode gave you the where and you're still working on the how to position yourself, how to make your resume speak to a global recruiter, how to walk into an interview and communicate your value with confidence, that's exactly what Oshito Christie and Karivo were built for. Go back and listen to our episode with Oshito if you haven't already. And when you're ready to take it further, the Authority Suite is waiting for you at karivo.co. Next episode, we're going one level deeper. 7 specific remote-first companies that hire globally, build from the ground up for distributed teams, and worth every minute of your energy as a Caribbean professional. That episode is coming and you don't want to miss it. Until then, take the action plan. Do the 6 steps and start this week. Stay grounded, stay global. This is the Remote Islander.